Some call Scientology a dangerous cult that tears families apart. Others are sure that the organization is a fraud, sucking out money for donations to purchase a higher status in the congregation. But there are those who believe that Scientology saved their lives. Scientology is also famous for being the religion of celebrities, and our video is a list of the most famous celebs who follow Scientology. Leah Remini. As strong as Remini's character is on The King of Queens, as fearless as she is in real life, hosting her anti-Scientology show. But it was all different a couple years ago. When she belonged to a congregation, Leah joined the church at the age of 9 alongside her parents. For 30 years, she believed that Scientology was building a better world for everybody. She donated more than $1 million to enter the top circles, but when she started to question, the dusty veil fell. No one is going to tell me how I need to think. No one is going to tell me who I can and cannot talk to. According to her, Scientology forbids one to talk to family members who do not share their beliefs. She left the church and began a vast anti-Scientology documentary, Scientology and the Aftermath, investigating church affairs. That obviously aroused a storm of indignation in the congregation. Could Leah manage to reveal more shocking facts about Scientology? Presley family. Priscilla Presley, former wife of Elvis Presley, joined Scientology in the 1970s. She has remained faithful to the church ever since, despite rumors about quitting the religion. But her daughter, Lisa Marie, whom Priscilla converted as a child, actually did leave 4 years ago. She couldn't take it anymore, saying, "They were taking my soul, my money, my everything." Meanwhile, Priscilla continues her active spokesmodel role for Scientology, standing against psychiatry. Presley opened a museum on Sunset Boulevard dedicated to the horrors of psychiatry. Its mission is to disclose psychiatry as an industry driven by profit. It turns out that Scientology was trying to convert the whole Presley family a long time ago. Elvis once visited a religious celebrity center and never went back, saying, "There's no way I'll ever get involved with that son of a bitchin' group. All they want is my money." Actually, Scientology may explain why some of Elvis's estate is missing. Rumor has it that Priscilla gave them a decent part of his property. Kirstie Alley. Best known for her roles in the 90s, Kirstie Alley has probably been the most vocal defender of Scientology for more than 30 years. Kirstie, surrounded by fame and temptations of celebrity life, couldn't resist the pressure of Hollywood and became a serious drug addict, turning her career and future roles into cocaine dust. She gives the credit for rescuing her life to Scientology and the Narconon program. Alley claims that she now has reached the highest church level, OT8. But according to former Scientologists, it's only possible through donating money to the church. It was reported that Kirstie donated $5 million and bought a $1.5 million Scientology spiritual house in Florida. Alley attacks the enemies of the church pretty harshly. She speaks a lot about the critics that her religion faces in Germany, and called Remini, her friend, a repulsive bigot for writing a book that criticizes Scientology. But Kirstie remains close friends with other Scientologists, Tom Cruise and John Travolta. John Travolta. Who would imagine that the glossy sex bomb from the Grease movie, John Travolta, is a Scientologist? He joined the church and became one of its main celebrity religious figures. Together with his wife, Kelly Preston, they came into the fold 30 years ago. Having a joyful life and filming offers, Travolta did not expect a terrifying accident to happen to his son. 16-year-old Jet died suffering from a seizure caused by Kawasaki disease. Devastated by the loss, John found solace in Scientology. His protectiveness for the church has grown stronger since then. Travolta spent millions not only for the church, but on filming Battlefield Earth, based on a fantasy book written by the founder of Scientology, Ron Hubbard. He received strong critique for promoting the movie, signing Hubbard's books and not giving interviews. The film failed, by the way, winning Worst Movie of the Year and Worst Actor for Travolta. But Travolta remains dedicated to the church more than ever. It's reported that Travolta has attained one of the highest positions, Kakan, and that he could kill somebody to protect the leader and stay clear in the eyes of Scientology. Tom Cruise. There's no mission impossible for Tom Cruise when it comes to anything connected with Scientology. This time, he spent $16 million on a house in the UK, which has previously been the home to the leader of Scientology, David Miscavige. The 100-acre country estate is basically a castle of Scientology. While Cruise spends millions on its renovation, his personal life has fallen apart. Why does Tom stay in the church even though it cost him his marriages from Nicole Kidman and Katie Holmes and distanced him from his daughter, Suri? The answer is simple. Within the circle of Scientology, Cruise is worshipped like a king. They take care of all his everyday needs. In Scientology, he gets more attention and flattery than from his movie fans. Tom is best friends with the church leader Miscavige, constantly receiving costly presents from him. Cruise reached the level of operating Thetan and is now believed by members to have superpowers such as telepathy and telekinesis. Who would refuse expensive presents and hyper-attention? People who come to Scientology are looking for help to solve their problems. Some get answers to their questions, but often the price gets too high. Thanks for watching. Click on the Ossa icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel.